bring a lot of loopholes. Yeah.
Alutalala, some of the concerns as well that have been raised, because I remember when the matter was being discussed heavily in the country, especially with the outsourced company, was the issues as well to do with workers' mental health based off what it is they saw in the back end when they were training the AI system within Meta. Yeah. And with that, several testimonials came out because people didn't know where to run to. That is not covered. They do not have insurance and all that. But here now we're looking at labor laws in the country, because based off what I understand is the contract is between you and the big tech, not between you and the outsourced company.
Yes.
But while pushing that, then one asks the question, even as we push for that, is there a way where gig tech savvy Kenyans are protected by the law as we stand today, or is it just an open field where anyone can come in and play?
Now, okay, actually before I come to your question, let me just weigh in on Madam's question about why would Senate come up with a law that seems to be protecting big tech at the expense of the Kenyan workers. Now, one thing we need to realize is that because of the huge youth population that is unemployed, government is very keen on creating jobs, which is a good thing. But the problem that we are having as a country is that we are very good adopters to technology and opportunities, but we are very poor at coming up with the regulations to protect our people. That's why, like 5 months ago, you heard about this case about Uber exiting the Tanzanian market.
Yeah.
Why Uber left Tanzania was that the Tanzanian government is very intentional on protecting their workers, their citizens. That's why they have come up with standards to say if a company is working in this country, these are the minimum standards that we must meet in terms of labor protections. But what happens in our country is that anytime government tries to come up with a regulation, it is always for the investors.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the workers. It has nothing to do with the labor component. Now, to your question, today, the 5 labor laws in this country, none of them is tech ready. None of the labor laws in the country today talk about platform work. None of them talks about the new forms of work that are currently now the in thing. Some of the labor laws are not even consistent with our 2010 constitution.
How can that be?
It is.
When the government has been very keen, at least in the last 2.5 years, to talk about job employment and job creation on a platform that the government itself has also created, where these jobs are then on that platform. Yeah. What is it called? Ajira
program.
The program whereby you can now log on and find some of these jobs, some of the platforms that you mentioned are on that platform.
Yes.
Why would it be that of the 5 labor laws, none of them are providing any kind of protection or legality within tech, when the very platform established by government is 100% tech-based?
That tells you the issue of regulation and where the focus of government is. Government is focused on creating jobs, which is a good thing, but it has zero focus on what type of jobs are being created and the impact of those jobs on the young people that we are entering into this market. Just a few months ago, a member of our organization actually left the organization because of mental issues. You talk to some of these young people doing these tech jobs, the content moderators, the data labelers, you hear their stories. These guys are going through mental depression. But
as a result
laws,
of what?
As a result of the work they are doing.
Okay.
You know, when you talk about content moderation, it literally means that when you post something on Facebook or on TikTok,
right,
before it comes onto your phone, there are people working in the background to clean that,
or to ensure that
what comes onto your screen is good content.
Okay.
So that means these are the people who are experiencing all forms of content. Firsthand, including very hazardous content. Now, if you read our Occupational Safety and Health Act, which is meant to protect workers from harm at work. It has nothing to do with platform work. It has no protection whatsoever for people who are doing such type of jobs. It is as old as, is it 1957?
As, actually,
when was the act passed?
the employment.
Yeah. It is very old. Even the Employment Act, it is of 2007. Our constitution is 2010. So the 5 sets of labor laws have nothing to do with the current forms of work.